What is up, my friends, and welcome to the comeback of Random 2v2. It's been over a month since we have recorded one, and it already feels good to be back. Today we're going to be making some Battlecruisers. At some point I made an episode in Random 3v3 where I made only BCs. I remember back then that I had two Koreans on my team who weren't a big fan of me, but today I'm going to try my best to make sure that my teammate is a fan of me. We're also going to be doing it in 2v2 instead, which I don't know if that's going to make it better or worse. Let's find out. Okay, the first game is with a Terran player. I do remember this name, by the way. That's funny after it's been a while already. Against a Zerg and a random. Now, in this episode, I don't think I'm going to be super strict. With that, I mean that I'm allowed to make some other units, but it's still... I can recognize right away. That's cool. Oh, that's actually terrible writing by me. I hope he can decipher YOLYO GLHFR. I mean, it's not the hardest thing to decipher, but he's gonna have to do a little bit. I know what I know my teammate from. That is funny. I'm sure that he is from the video where... Against noobs? You are not a noob, my friend. Respect yourself. You are a king. There you go. You gotta... Okay. I'm the noob, apparently. Okay. But anyway, back to the rules here. I'm gonna just make like Reapers, Hellions at the start, make sure that we live, and then I'm gonna get into mass Battlecruiser. That is pretty much the idea over here. Oh, hey, it makes me... I didn't expect to get all warm already. If I lose, I will blame my ally. Same. Very chatty first game. Love to see it. I'm gonna make BCs. If you lose, uninstall. Oh, the pressure is on. I do wonder. I must have played with, you know, a decent amount of people that are watching here. I wonder if you guys feel like extra bad if you lose with me. I hope that's not the case, because I mean it can just happen. Especially because my playstyles are funky, right? Like there's more weaknesses. Obviously I'm still gonna play well most of the time, at least, but there are still weaknesses to my playstyle. So funny. I just like that everyone just knows at this point. I gotta make... I think it might be time for a name change here, guys. My favorite is when I change my name and there's like a clue in there, you know? Like Remarkable, it has a clue in there because it's with a C. My name is marked with a C, right? And if for example, if I call myself Trademark with a C, that one I've already had, there's like a little bit of a clue in there. It's extra fun if someone would recognize me before I actually like post a video on it. That'd be great. Hey, this drone is going to die. Drone scouting is weird, but I would also drone scout me. This was the random player, right? Mochi, yeah, okay, so it's Terran and Zerg. It's actually this exact same build as I am doing, by the way. It's a double gas with a reactor after Reaper number 1. You know, I feel like I can get away with something pretty greedy here. I think one Cyclone and maybe a couple Mines or Hellions might be able to do the trick here, I think. Because all I really have to do is stay alive. I have a this looks horrible to deal with. 2 Reapers shooting from 2 different sides. That is unpleasant. I'm gonna try and split him. Look at this. Okay. Actually, I am gonna win that fight. Woo! Can I kill the Reaper? If he miss micros, maybe? Oh, that is so painful. Oh, is Reaper still alive too? I heard the Queen shoot, I believe, but it's... Oh my god, this is... Sorry, guys. I know you guys are probably gonna watch this, so I apologize in advance for this, okay? It's... Ooh. Okay, need to escape with that one. It's, don't always have... Dude, I got all the kills. Yo, I stole all of his kills. Feels bad, man. Okay, let's go for a star pro. Oh, there's no jump-up spot over there. That's how you know I'm a little bit washed. I don't know one of the most typical 2v2 maps anymore. Ah, okay. Wait, plans have changed, guys. We're gonna go against Mech here. And what I'm gonna do again... Oh, this is such a feels bad, man. Oh, he does... Good save, good save. Love to see it. He's gonna go for Mech. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, no. Oh, no. God, I love Reapers, guys. Why are there video games that don't have Reapers? Oh, no! I'm surrounded! Oh, God, they got me. Why are there video games without Reapers, even? Makes no sense to me. I don't know about you guys, but I can't understand it, you know? Okay, how much do I need? I want to say that 2 or 3 tanks is going to be enough. Oh, I haven't even put my camera hotkeys. I'm also... I talked about this in... I'm not sure if it was my last video, but it was a recent video for sure, where I've been playing a little bit of Brood War. So the reason why my camera hotkeys get messed up sometimes is because in Brood War I can only camera hotkey with Shift, and in StarCraft I do it with Control. So sometimes I put all my camera hotkeys, but I press the wrong button and then nothing happens. Happens in both games, by the way. Yeah, let me just go and snipe that Cyclone. That'll be very nice, I think. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Helis don't really do much against Cyclones, so there we go. Okay, let me saturate those gases real quick. Zerg could theoretically be going for... Oh, there's a thing over here. I want to fly something. I'm going to fly my barracks for that. Could be going for a Spire. That would be the toughest thing to go up against. I don't think the Terran can make anything right now. Oh, that's the wrong one. The Terran can make anything right now that would be too big of a problem for me. I'm safe with the tanks. If he goes for Vikings, I can still teleport home. And Vikings are not going to be that good at chasing the Battlecruisers home. Corruptors, however, could fly over my entire army and kill my Battlecruisers, right? So that is something to keep in mind. Guess I'll go for Yamato right away. And then I'm going to fly Mr. Barracks. Gonna put my factory on the reactor so I can make some Widow Mines. And I am chilling right now. So he goes for a scout. There's a lair, but the roaches are finishing, not a spire being built. The gas is a really good indicator here, by the way. If every single gas is taken, that usually means, not 100% certain. Oh, he actually flew it away. Or did I kill it already? No, okay, he flew it. Ooh, he actually broke the lock on there. I like how I'm always, especially if, you know, if the opponents are homies, I kind of find myself cheering for them as well at the same time. Like, I'm trying to win, but when they make a good move, I'm like, ooh, look at that. What a badass. Yeah, let's see. I could teleport in their base, but I know that Mr. Purple is going to have Cyclones, so that's probably not the right way to go about it. Do I need some Widow Mines? I don't need them right now. Do love the flying factory or the barracks over there as well. So my teammate's playing mech. Looks like. Yeah, it looks like more classic mech, right? Like it's going to be a lot of tanks most likely. If it was going to be Cyclones, you would have seen more factories by now and probably no starports. So I think it's probably going to be tanks and Vikings. I need to get a couple armories out here as well. Yeah, so I can get some upgrades for these. Zerg will probably have this watchtower if I had to guess. Not 100% sure, of course. See, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, my teammate's going to have to keep up the tank production. Otherwise, it's going to be quite difficult. Gonna make an extra command center here for a planetary. My BC has 1 kill, so I imagine that there was a circling over there. Yeah, okay. Ooh, wait. Ravens. Okay, now I didn't expect to see ravens, but ravens are actually one thing. Let me just Yamato this thing. Ravens are actually one thing that can counter my BCs, because if you interference matrix a battlecruiser, you cannot teleport. Or Yamato, of course. So that is a really good way of dealing with BCs. It becomes a really big micro battle, actually, because what happens is interference matrix is a projectile, right? So what you want to do is you want to teleport as the matrix is launched, but before it hits your BC, basically. That's the idea. Okay, I think my teammate's going to be chilling here. Ooh, good biles. Got to be careful with that one. I think I would like to harass the Terran. This is a bit risky what I did with that teleport, but I feel like the Terran is at the front. Exactly. So there's not going to be too much defense over here on this side. Now, I do want to dip here. I don't think he's going to have Vikings, because Vikings are made from a reactor and he built a Raven for which you need a starport, right? So I think even if he makes 1 Viking, we're going to be fine. So it's not the biggest problem. Oh, actually, this location could be a bit problematic for me. One thing that would be very good for them to do is to just siege over here. Oh, we need to be careful with that tank. Is to siege over here, cover... I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that I had that. That finished faster than I expected. But they're gonna get a very powerful siege position over there. Good damage with the biles. Yeah, I guess infestors would be the scariest thing from Zerg, and tank pushing over here with cover would be the scariest thing from Terran. That is basically where my head is at right now. I'm gonna Yamato the other queen because it has more HP. Oh, he's actually running away. That's kind of... I'm not sure if he meant to do that, but it was a very good move there. Okay, he's moving the spore, so what I'm gonna do is just fly over here. He has a spire. Terran is doing some damage to my homie. I think I might want to use... Let's see. How many BCs do I have? Oh, I do have a good amount of BCs, actually. I can help my teammate out with the BCs. There's only 3 Vikings. I should be able to Yamato all of them. I have 1 low HP BC, right? Somewhere. Did I teleport a BC home, or was it this guy? No, it was this guy, actually. Yeah, okay, now I remember. Oh, another accidental battlecruiser. I think I gotta stop rallying them to the other side. Okay, here we go. Yamato, Yamato. And then we're gonna be able to clean this up quite comfortably. Those Liberators would have been enough, by the way. Liberators are actually pretty decent against Vikings. You would be surprised. Okay, so the tank push is cleaned up. Now I can repair these bad boys. Widowmine snipes my battlecruiser. That is not something you see every day. Let's see. Get the upgrades for the planetaries, of course. And I do need a 4th command center for that, but I think shortly we'll be able to upgrade to 5 starports. Right now I can't afford it yet, as you can see, but the moment I get this, we're going to be chilling pretty hard. Let's see. Tanks. I'm kind of wondering what the perfect strategy would be for my teammate to do to accompany my battlecruisers, right? I feel like tanks are definitely a good idea. If I think about what would counter me, it would be Spellcaster plus anti-air, right? So we're thinking indeed about Raven Viking, we're thinking about Infestor. Well, actually, just Infestor would do the trick, but Infestor Corruptor would be even better. Oh, that's... Actually, now we have enough tanks here because of my teammate. Thank you very much, teammate. So I feel like if my teammate would play tanks and Thors to counter Spellcasters and... Oh, he could actually go for it. Is he gonna do it? Oh, I would... Okay, I'm just gonna Yamato the Thors over here because the Thors are gonna be popping off against the Liberators. Let me... No, careful with your Vikings. Okay, I saw the Widowmines there. I wanted to tank them because BCs... Yeah, I mean, they have an incredible amount of health, right? So it's not the biggest deal ever. Yo, this is a cool squad. Liberator Battlecruiser. Oh, that's... Yeah, he needs to be careful for that. Like, we're not winning that, by the way. Like, Corruptors will absolutely annihilate. And I'm just gonna try and teleport out one by one. What I'm trying to do now... I'm actually trying to buy time for my teammate, but he's staying. So I guess then I don't have to. Because, yeah, my BCs would have gotten absolutely crushed by that amount of Corruptors. Corruptors incredibly strong against BCs. Really, really, really strong. So you want to be very careful. Like, BCs, you want to keep them alive basically forever. I mean, if you can, you're going to win the game, right? So even if you lose one, it's often not really worth it. Even though resource-wise it might be. If you're playing BCs, you're probably a little bit down in economy. Don't really want to be trading BCs out against a Zerg that can easily make 100 drones. This game is slightly different, admittedly, because I'm just incredibly rich. I have 92 SCVs. I have 5 bases saturated. A lot of... Actually, I'm going to make this a planetary too. A lot of planetaries out. One already finished. Yeah, this game, we're really just hyper chilling right now. Maybe I should send 2 squads. Right? So if I send all my BCs to one place, what I'm going to end up having to do is basically teleport them all at once, and then I lose a lot of map control for the next 80 seconds or so. What's the cooldown? 71 seconds. Yeah, exactly. If I have 2 squads, I can play around with that a little more, which could be nice. I think the best thing I can do for the map control, or not the map control, but the economy from this point on, is basically play like a Bronze League Terran and just fly command centers to every location and make planetaries. And if half of them die, I mean, that sucks, but, you know, a couple of them are going to stay alive, probably. Yeah, that's so many freaking Corruptors. I think it's time for a counterattack here. I feel like I would probably kill them. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make some turrets for my guy. I'm not sure if he's gonna be super prepared for the Corruptors entering, so I'm just gonna do that. Yamato. Spore, look at how much damage these spores do, by the way. They're pretty freaking nuts. Almost killed one of my BCs. Okay, yeah, you need a lot of turrets here, my friend. I'll try to make some more turrets for him. Yeah, the Zerg's army is pretty nasty. Okay, there's a couple Thors over there. He does not have that base, which is nice. Okay, oh, the Thors are in the noob mode. That's a little painful. Yeah, that mode doesn't... I mean, it was because they just spawned, right? But that mode actually does not do anything, only against Mutas. Not even against Phoenixes, I think you would use that. Yo, look at the planetary, guys! The freaking planetary that I made eons ago. Oh, let me teleport this one back. A little bit of micro. Okay, that one as well. Oh, he's getting a lot of Vikings over here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do something very risky here. I'm going to teleport on top of those Ravagers. The reason why it's risky is because he would be able to bile them. Actually, he didn't have enough left, so we were pretty safe there anyway. Going to try to take this base down here, make a planetary. My supply is... Oh my, I'm actually still maxed, which is freaking insane. I never actually made those extra star... That shows how expensive BCs are, because I'm not even really banking that much money. Okay, can I save this one? Barely? Oh, he pulled back. Maybe you could have killed that. Okay, let's pull back here. That's actually going to stay alive too. And that is perfect. Okay, let's start making a wall of turrets over here. Help my ally out a little bit. Not quite sure what his financial situation is like. So let's just be a good teammate and help him just in case. I'm going to make a... Well, I don't actually need this planetary, right? I mean, I killed the entire Zerg... Or we killed the entire Zerg ground army. I believe that the Terran does not have a ground army. I mean, he has a lot of Vikings, which is pretty scary, of course, but he doesn't really have a ground army. He does have that base, but it's not mining. Okay. What is our killing move going to be? I think the best one... I think we can probably go for it. Depends. There's no Vipers. I think we can actually go. Yeah, I believe in the Liberators here. My teammate also believes in me because he just clicked. All right, let's do it. Missile. Do the thing. Do the thing. He's running it. That's funny. Yo, I actually like that team play. It's good communication. Love it. Okay. If he has... yeah, he's going to try to go for a big surround. I believe in us. The reason why I believe here is very simply because the BCs are going to tank for the Liberators. The Liberators are going to be way strong. And look at the damage from the Libs. Oh, that is disgusting. Is it 0-0? No, it's 1 armor. Okay, yeah, it's 1 armor against +1 Libs. Disgusting. Hey, that's what I said. You can tell he's a viewer. That's what I said. At the same timing. I can confirm that this guy has watched me before. I mean, we already knew, of course, but that's great. Disgusting. It was disgusting. Yeah, Liberators against the mass air. Sometimes it looks very dumb, right? If you just barely don't have enough Liberators or the upgrades aren't correct or whatever. But in cases like this, it looks insane. GG, thank you very much for playing. Enjoyed the game, was awesome. It was a bit rough for them that they had a bad start, right? Like, they weren't really able to get into the game because of... I mean, even the 2 Reapers. Like, I feel bad for the Terran in particular because... yeah, those 2 Reapers really did a number on him. And keep in mind, I always say this about TVT. If you're playing TVT and you lose even 3 workers, it's legit terrible for you. The reason why it is terrible is because your worker count is so low that even if you lose a couple workers, it just hurts like crazy. In any matchup, really, but in TVT even more so. I think my BCs have better upgrades than his units exactly. Did I just see a 33? Oh my god, they have so many kills. Look at... did I lose any? I lost at least 2. I know that, but holy cow, 33, 27, 29. I think I saw another 33, or maybe it was the same guy. No, they're actually 2 different BCs. Wow. Okay. Fantastic warm-up game, guys. Love to see it. We were a bit fortunate once again with the... oh my god, look at this. I lost 6.7k resources. My teammate lost 13k. The opponents lost almost 50k combined. That is absolutely brutal. But yeah, we got a bit lucky with the good start. That meant that I was able to have a lot of freedom, take a lot of bases everywhere. My income, as you can see here, absolutely freaking insane. 95 SUVs, 1400 gas a minute. This is... well, it is... I didn't saturate them, but it's almost a 12 gas economy, which is freaking crazy. How many BCs is this? That's almost 5 BCs a minute, which is pretty insane. I had exactly 5-star pursuit, so that works out. But yeah, fantastic warm-up game. We're going to play a couple more. Let's do it. Okay, game number 2 is with a Protoss against a Protoss and a random called McDonald's. Now, I hope he doesn't get Terran, because then, you know, we're going to tap into his specialty there. Got Undercurrent again, by the way. You know, I completely forgot about this. I'm gonna check if this is still open. So recently there was the Team Liquid map contest. And you could vote for the team game maps. And it would be nice to do so for you guys, right? Because then you can, I don't know, whether you watch me play or you play yourself on the team game ladder. It would be nice to have some new maps and good ones that you like. But I think it might have been closed already, sadly. How about this? If it's still open, I'll pin a comment. If it's not, then there's going to be nothing there. Well, 50-50 between me forgetting and it not still being open, but, you know, that's the risk we're going to have to take. That's the plan for now. I take? Oh, thanks. Yo, I'm going to make use of this opportunity to play CC first. How about that? I will play... oh, that's the wrong chat. That would have been a different challenge. I think I did that before. Oh, he's actually gonna try to block my teammate. That's actually fine because I'm gonna be the one taking it, and I can just lift my CC over there. Let's see if he actually cancels it. I didn't cancel it. What sucks about this map is that there's... maybe... I don't think I could have fit it there. Maybe I could have actually. I should have checked before. On this map, there's not really much space to build the CC because there's gas here and here. So you can't make it any closer. But because maybe I could have built it there. That would have been nice if I could. But it is what it is. I like how he hasn't seen the command center still, by the way. Fast Nexukshu. Okay, I mean, I know what he means, so that's good. That's a late gateway, I want to imagine. Yeah, it's a very late gateway. Okay. Is he going to try to build... ah, okay, interesting. I mean, we're just going to be able to kill that, I think, but... okay. Yo, I love the communication here, though. This is good stuff. This guy's trying to make it in the circuit, guys. That's what I like to see. Good communication. So he's going to attack. I'm playing greedy, so this is going to be an interesting... Oh, he also stole my teammate's gas. I might be able to feed him some gas in a couple minutes. This is still, if you guys are curious, this is still old Blizzard time. As you can see, it's faster than 1 second. So I can feed him gas at like 3:30. It's like 3:30 or 3:40. I always forget the exact time, but... Oh, he made a zealot for that. That is fantastic. Love to see it. Command center is going to finish now. Now I can just calmly make an orbital. This guy, I think I know what he's doing, but I think he's wasting a little too much money here, if I'm honest. Like, it's... He made 3 pylons and a gateway after playing Nexus first, which is a little crazy. Gonna lose the... Ooh, no. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna lose this guy. Nice dodge there, actually, but gonna be fine. I went for a Cyclone instead of a Hellion right away. Okay, I guess the Zealot's gonna take a little while longer to kill that. Oh, I need to be careful. I want to swap it over, but the probe went up here, so he could technically block me. I guess we're gonna see if he will. If he blocks me, that would be freaking annoying. Actually, one of the best things you can do if you want to make a Terran rage quit is you see if it looks like they want to switch the add-ons, right? And then you wait for the perfect time and you go in with the probe and you build a pylon there. It's like most Terran... I mean, it's honestly like a game-losing thing, right? If it's like an even match, it's a game-losing thing. But it's more than anything else, it's just incredibly tilting. Teammate is losing some stuff. I still think we're chilling though. Oh, he misclicked that one, so that is great. Okay. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. The probe might still be out there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go have a look. Gonna take the gases already. Fusion core. Teammate is proxying all the gateways like he said he would. Gonna go for an engineering bay, actually, so I can get detection, make some turrets against air, whatever we need. That's the same freaking probe, by the way. It actually came back. He wants more. Oh, my lock-on got cancelled because of the pillar. Okay, that's a lot of Stalkers. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how this is gonna go. I feel like he could do some serious damage. He could also do nothing. He needs to back off with those right now. Ooh, okay, good. Please. I'm very powerful here. Oh, no, you have to go in front of me, my friend. Else I'm gonna lose my Cyclone. Okay. I'm waiting for... I'm microing this... Oh, I locked onto the SCV, unfortunately. And he should be locking on... Or he should be lifting my... Oh. Okay. He's gonna go for my Cyclone. He's gonna get it. Yeah. Ooh, this is not looking super hot here, guys. I mean, it's not like we've lost a match, but it's a very tough start because my teammate is very all-in and he's still going for it. I don't think he can. I legitimately don't think he can keep fighting this. I got supply blocked on my PC for a little bit, which is also a little bit problematic. My teammate leaves. Okay. Not entirely unexpected, if I'm honest, but a little bit too early, that is for sure. I'm going to make use of his money now. Actually, what I'm going to do... I'm just gonna try to do some damage to Mr. Protoss. That's the idea. Yeah, I'll make some turrets over here. Then I'm gonna try to shade him with my adepts. Yeah, I'm not ready to give up this game yet. It's obviously looking tough. Especially because my teammate didn't get any damage done and he went for a pretty committed build order, right? So that is obviously problematic. Probably go for a tank here, actually. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna let us in. The Cyclones were chasing me, but this is gonna be a good distraction either way. So it's Mass Phoenix we're going up against. There we go. Yeah, Mr. Protoss is gonna lose a decent amount of workers. Probably at least 4. Let's see, that was 4 already, actually. Okay, BCs are good against... This is so dumb what I'm doing. BCs are good against Phoenixes, but the problem is that he can easily make a fleet beacon. Let's see, I was paying attention. Okay, I mean, it was dumb by me. I already said it was dumb. I knew it was. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Stupid stuff. Okay, let's go over here. Then, yeah, the turrets are absolutely important here. I'll make 2 turrets on each side of this mineral line as well. Secure this one. And now I'm going to go around with BC number 1. Oh, that's why this is so far. I was not intending to build those that far. That's kind of crazy, actually. Okay. Let's see if I can dance around my BC. Make those over here. Planetary over here against the Terran ground army. I mean, I am going to have 4 bases relatively soon, which is really not bad. I guess I can make 3 more probes for this base. That's going to be okay. Now, what is the next step for me? How can I win this game, guys? It's really not going to be easy. Mass BC historically has not been a good way to 1v2 for me. The reason is that BCs just have... Like, if you're playing against Protoss, for example... Oh, these are all misrally. That's annoying. They have pretty strong counters, right? Like, it's just not One of them is going to make Mass Viking, or he's going to make Tempest, or something like that. And there you can see how good BC is against Phoenix, by the way. If you guys are confused why that is, it's because BCs have, I believe, 3 natural armor, and Phoenixes have 2 shots. So instead of doing... how much is it that they do? I think they do 2 times 5, right? Against armored targets. So that becomes 2 times 2. It's really not a whole lot. Oh, I'm very tempted to teleport in his base right now. Let's see what's going on there. It's time to go. Here, we're just gonna do it. I mean, he can recall, but I need to get some damage done. Like, these guys have a lot of bases and stuff. We're just gonna have to do a lot. Yeah, I see the recall already. I mean, it's gonna be about 10 probes that die for that, which is really not bad. I'm gonna Yamato the Cyclones because those deal the most amount of damage. And I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more workers here. But the Phoenix is killed. It's actually kind of hilarious, right? I killed 7 probes, I think, under that, under those either 15 Phoenixes or whatever that was. That's kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. I made the armory, so let's get those as well. I mean, yeah, once again, I am a 4-base freaking Terran, so my economy is quite powerful over here. I could also, maybe I'll use this guy actually to build that. That's not the craziest idea ever. I'll just Chrono boost these workers already. How many BCs do I have? I have 2 BCs left. Gotta be very careful here moving forward. It's absolutely... Actually, I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna fly... I'm gonna go full bronze over here. I'm gonna send it all the way around. Anything I can get away with, guys, I will take it. Of course, he freaking scans me exactly at that moment, which is a little bit messed up. Pretty good shots from those turrets, so that's okay. There's a couple turrets in that base too. More turrets being built. Keep in mind, I can never really max out. I mean, I have like all... You can't see it. It's actually a little bit hard to see. But I also have my teammate's 200 supply. And that's why I wanted to take the base with him, because then, you know, I have more supply for myself. Yeah, that base gets spotted, exactly. It's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, my BC count is going up. Let's see. Yeah, it's Tempest already. Oh, what am I gonna do against this, guys? I do not know. It's not a pleasant situation to be in anyway. That is for sure. He probably has interference matrices, if I had to guess. Okay, is there something here? There's no spotter over here. That is nice. They're trying to find my BCs, I think. It's a pretty good distraction for me at the same time. Okay, let's go over here, make that a planetary. There are something over there. Oh, maybe I can kill 1 Tempest and dip. Let's see. Okay, I mean, we'll take it, right? Not bad. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make Vikings at some point. Right now, their army is still bad against Vikings, okay? They have, well, Viking Tempest, right? It's not the best army if I were to have more Vikings. Big problem is the Phoenixes. Phoenixes are actually very strong against Vikings because they distract a lot of the shots. And then you don't get to shoot the real targets. Like, if you would go for Phoenixes with range, that would be scarier for me than more Tempest would be if I would go for Vikings. Yeah, I think at this point I kind of have to go for it. I mean, now I am a 5-base Terran, which is really not bad. I'm going to make a Forge as well. I was about to make batteries, but I guess that's literally useless. Actually, I'm gonna try to sneak this one. Okay, so this one gets taken out. This is a good turret placement, for sure. And let's keep producing some Vikings. I think the sensor towers might actually not be on a base. For a second, I was like, oh crap, they have a lot of bases already, right? I think they might not be on a base because of this one. There is a chance that that's true. There's also a chance it's not true, of course. There is nothing over here. I didn't get my armor upgrade yet, so that is a... yeah, exactly. Oh, 3 BCs actually get saved. I thought I was gonna lose one of those. I think I might be able to get out with one more if I'm fortunate. Oh, that's really good targeting by him. Please! Yep. Good. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I mean, they can go here. They're not gonna be able to actually do much here because they don't have ground units. Kind of funny. Let's see. Oh, I should have repaired that bad boy. Both of those bad boys, actually. Here we go. The Tempest are here now, so that is going to die. Guess I'll take another base with Mr. Guy over here. Maybe I'll just take 2 bases. If one of them lives, that's great. If it doesn't, well, sucks for me, I guess. Okay. This is not that many Vikings, so here we're kind of chilling. Let's see if I can bait him. Yeah, he has upgrades already. I could tell that his Vikings were actually doing quite well here. Okay, I'm going to teleport to that side. This one has a Yamato still. But this one's actually going to do quite okay here against those Vikings. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so Tempests are kind of popping off on this side. If he... No, why does he have turrets there? Oh, that sucks. I mean, I know why he does, but still, I'm slightly annoyed at the fact that he did. Okay, so I'm over here now. Guys, the mass Vikings... Oh, no. They were so... I think they must have... Either that was fortunate or they have observers there. Either way, I'm not really happy with that, as you can imagine. Okay, here we go. Now, Viking Battlecruiser is really good against Viking. Because the Battlecruiser... Yeah, look at this. This fight is insane, actually. Please. Okay, that was kind of close. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think I want to back off from this one. Sadly, my BC in their main base died. That would have been nice. Okay. I'm just going to repair, see how it's going to go. There's so many freaking... Let me try to target those Vikings, or the Tempest down, rather. That could be nice. There we go. Vikings are still standing strong. Or Battlecruisers, rather, but not for much longer. Yeah, I'm going to have to fall back from this. This is painful. I don't think I can really afford to lose this base. I mean, I killed a lot of the... Let me build some PCs again. We killed a lot of the Tempest, so the base is no longer going to die. Actually... There we go. That's one snipe. That's great. Widow mines are on the left side. He's trying to keep them close. Look, yeah, those are BCs there. Widow mines myself wouldn't be the craziest idea ever, by the way. Let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do is a little risky right now. I am going to go for a counterattack and try to catch reinforcements, basically. That's the idea. There we go. Oh, need to be careful. Okay. Yeah, he came back already. I think we're kind of cooked here, guys. I can't lie about it. Please kill those in time. Actually, oh, pretty decent. Okay. That's a funny dance. GG is called. Ooh, an offensive GG. Guys, put him on the list. I mean, he's right. I am going to GG. Not going to waste any more time after losing that army. This Protoss had less than me, by the way. 97 supply. Okay, Pro Hardcore. I actually remember the name now. Ooh, guys, you guys see that? My primal instinct just kicked in here. I remember the name because he is a cannon rusher. That's what I remember the name from. A cannon rusher who offensive GG'd us after... I was still better than him in a 1v2 after my teammate entered the game and left. Pro Hardcore is on the list, guys. The next time we get him, we're going to do our absolute best to absolutely annihilate him. But yeah, a pretty interesting game, actually. Like I mentioned, BCs are not often the best way to play 1v2, so that's a little unfortunate for me for today's challenge. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Well, what often happens is they just get a counter that's good enough, right? Like the Tempest alone are already good, and then you have to counter the Tempest yourself, but then Vikings they have a lot of counters, right? Doesn't matter. Stalkers, Marines, Vikings, whatever, right? They have a lot of counters and then you're opened up. So maybe I could have done something like pretend to go mass BC and then play Thors. That really only would have worked if they would go for such a hardcore counter strategy. If the guy would just make a couple tanks, then my Thors would also suck, so there's not really a good solution here. I still think I did pretty good. I could have macroed a little bit better with that Protoss side. Maybe if I did a little bit better harassment with my Battlecruisers, maybe I could have made something happen. Like, this Protoss really is pretty dead. He's on 97 supply. I was going to be mining from... Well, if I saturated this better, it would have been 6 bases. This one would have made it 7. This one might have made it 8. And then I really would have been able to have a big production for now. Especially McDonald's, very well played. Offensive GG'er is on the list. Let's go play a final game. Okay, the final game is with Christianer in my team somehow. That is a pro Protoss player, and we're playing against Ninja Princeton and McDonald's. Now, this is really strange to me. Let me explain to you guys why this is strange. So, exactly. Ninja Princeton and Christianer are 2v2 teammates, but then we queue up at the same time. I get the pro Protoss, and then there's also McDonald's, who was probably the best player of the last game. Hello. I've met him a couple times. We're not close friends, but this is still a funny matchup. I will make some Battlecruisers. How about that? He's like 6.6k more in 1v1 or something right now, by the way. It's like pretty crazy. He will do ground. Sick. I don't really know much about his teammate, by the way. Ninja Princeton, as far as I know, he's like... I mean, they're pretty high ranked in 2v2, but I haven't actually seen him play that much. I've played against him a couple times. I know that. Wait, what was it? Protoss random. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm not quite sure how this team came to fruition, but I guess they're gonna have some... you know, inner team mind games and stuff. That's gonna be very fun to watch. Now, McDonald's, I'm a little scared of because last game he did pop off. Very well played by him. A lot of supply, good units, good micro, good awareness, stuff like that. So, guess we'll see. And obviously he knows that I'm probably going to be making Battlecruisers. Now, this game I might try the switcheroo. Because now we know that he likes to play Mass Vikings, right? If we see that he is going to go for Mass Vikings again, I might stop at 3 starports, use the Battlecruisers for harassment only. He got Terran again. Huh. Interesting. McDonald's. Maybe his random is just blessed to always get Terran, which is his main race. But then after 3 starports, I could go for Thor's, which would then shut that down. Though, I mean, really, when I play with someone this good, I kind of feel like I can, you know, lounge back and relax in my chair and watch the show unfold. That's obviously not going to be easy for him, but I think a good aggressive Protoss player, high MR 1v1, should be able to do a lot of work. Actually gonna join up with my Reaper. Maybe we can, you know, sync up and kill the probe or something. That would be pretty nice. This map... Oh, should I go for this as my 3rd? That's pretty insane, by the way, because it can be owned by tanks, but still. Okay. Here I'm gonna go to Mr. Probe. Oh, there we go. We got a hit off. Very nice. That's funny. He's gonna run away. Oh, let me not go into the bush. Okay. Wait, we got him... Oh, we got him surrounded. Wait, I got a second Reaper coming. Hold on. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Leash! No, he didn't show! I didn't get in range! Oh, I got owned by McDonald's. I'm not a fan of McDonald's, the brand, that much. Not for any particular reason that it's incredibly unhealthy for you. And probably making some of your lives 3% worse, but... Getting out microed like that by McDonald's, oof. On my Reaper, guys. It's my Reaper! It's my boy! Wait, did he? I think he also lost the Adept. Okay, this is a tough start for us. It's Ninja Princeton and McDonald's. Oof. Okay. You know what? I could also go for like Banshee first or something to kind of switch it up a little bit. There's nothing over here. Let's see if I can find the Stargate or something. There is a Twilight. Yeah, I think it would be... Oh, he recalled something. I wasn't even intending to attack his workers, but I guess that's kind of nice. Hellion. 2 Hellions. Okay, yeah. I think I have a good idea what's going on here. He is gone... Oh, he went for the Oracle. Okay, that's quite nice. I could make a bunker at the front as well. Slightly uneconomic, but that's okay. I just want to make sure we get into a good enough position. Try for the 3rd CC on location, and then maybe we can get into that patented Battlecruiser play. Different opening from the last couple of games. Last couple of games I really rushed into it, right? But this is going to be a different one. Okay, so it's Oracle into 3-gate Blink, into a 3rd base. That is pretty much standard, I think, right? Yeah. Well, somehow from him, I wouldn't be surprised if he would go for 4-gate Blink. He's a very aggressive... What? Did he just revelate something? Or did I see that wrongly? He lost his energy, right? Or did he... Oh, maybe it was a Widowmine or something that he killed? I actually have no idea what happened there. There's probably a Widowmine, I have to guess. Because he does have 1 kill. Did he see a Widowmine revelated and then actually kill it off? It's kind of impressive. Okay, Stasis Ward. Ooh, that's a risky... Yeah, ooh. It's going to be a painful... you know, for having such a good team, we're not doing extremely hot so far. Also, my Banshee gets scout... Yo, are McDonald's and Ninja Princeton better than me and Christianer? This is kind of... It's kind of a little bit of a reality check here, guys. I thought we were going to pop off. I said we could probably chill for this game, but it's not really looking like it so far. Now, we got 2 Banshees out. That is very comfortable on one hand, because 2 Banshees are a very strong force to have out on the map, but at the same time, the first one did already get scouted, so that is not necessarily pleasant. Let's spread my units out a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Fusion core goes down now. And then we're going to go all the way around with these and see what we can find. Could also be DTs, of course. That would be... okay, so now he sees... Well... The thing is, it doesn't even look that suspicious what I have, but he might expect it to be BCs anyway, right? That's kind of the thing. Okay, I'm going to come over there to help him out. I'll just siege on the high ground over here. I think that would be make this a lot nicer. Here we go. Okay, 3rd CC is not yet finished, but it's about to be finished. Here we go with the extra starports. He has so many Blink Stalkers too, that's gonna be painful. I think all of those Stalkers should die. Tank shots were quite awesome there, by the way. Okay, Let's see. Is it bio? Is it mech? It is going to be bio from McDonald's. Okay, okay. Now, 2 Banshees can actually kill stuff under a battery, so this is going to be pretty brutal for them. Good scan, but I am going to be able to save 1 Banshee, meaning that another scan is probably going to have to be used, which they're not going to want to do. Oh, there's run, fly, fast. Oh, that Observer, I think it was literally just finishing. Or it could have been another animation. A Viking and a Liberate. That's not going to die, I think. Oh, no. that is so painful. And now I'm going to kill his Marines, too. Can I kill the Cyclone? That would be disgusting. Please. Cyclone. Oh, 1 HP. Oh, that would have been nice. Okay. If he wants to attack... Okay, he's actually kind of pressuring already. I think we can probably go for a little bit of an attack, because my tanks are going to combine very well with what they have. Okay. He's going to go back, and I'm going to go back as well. Make a sensor tower here. We can attack when you want. I like how I stopped the caps lock there because I actually know this player, so I didn't want to, you know, you could tell that subconsciously I didn't want to look like a psychopath there like I usually do. The peer pressure got to me, guys. I should have just typed it in caps lock, that's my bad. I disappointed all of you guys with that move. Sorry about it. Okay, that looks like a little bit of a run by. Gonna just spread my tanks a little bit on this side. I think that would be nice. I don't think they realized that I have this base over here. Okay. Okay. Can my tank... Yeah, okay, that's gonna be enough. There we go. You know what's good about this? My build doesn't look like I'm playing Battlecruisers anymore, right? Like, there was like so many freaking tanks there that or Marines that he saw. And then there's a lot of tanks as well. So my third base was a little bit late. Going for Disrupt, that's not a unit you see a whole lot. Those things are gonna get really buffed, by the way. So if there's anyone in the comments that hates Disruptors, I'm sure you're not alone. It's gonna be a painful patch when it comes out, for sure. That's all I can say. Let's see. So he has tanks at the home. He's not playing mech this time, surprisingly. I mean, he played it last time, and it's in his name, so you would kind of imagine that it's just kind of his thing, right? But I guess apparently not. I heard a stasis ward do something. I don't know if it popped off or what the heck happened there. Now, I do have 2 planetaries at the front, or soon to have 2 planetaries, which is very, very comfortable. Let me just chill over here and siege. I got a bunch of BCs. Yamato is going to finish soon. Now, at this time, I'm actually... Should I go for the extra starports, guys? What the hell happened here? Because my opponent's not playing mech. Right? He could still go for mass Vikings, but he hasn't done anything like that yet. BCs are really good against Marines, if you guys didn't know that. BCs actually own Marines. You do need upgrades for them, which I don't have yet, but still. So this could be a good game to actually go for the mass BC again. Gonna try and attack a little bit with the BCs. If my teammate wants to go, then I'm going to go as well. Nice. See? Okay, there's... What the heck is that? Why is there a Viking and... Okay, a Viking and a medevac. That looks kind of funny. There's something on the left side that is might be a little bit annoying to deal with. Let me just... Okay, I don't want to fight against that. That is for sure. Okay, Disruptors are gonna go ham here, by the way. Let me focus fire the Stalkers. The Marines can die. Like, it doesn't really matter that much because they don't have upgrades, so it's just not really that scary. Okay, I'm gonna be able to kill that. The tanks here are very, very useful, by the way. Let me focus fire the Stalkers once again. My BCs have infiltrated the main base. Protoss is distracted, so we're gonna go for an attack. There's a turret here, which is good against BCs, but he can't repair it. Normally turrets actually kind of counter BCs, by the way, because the Yamato doesn't one-shot them. So if it's just one BC, you can actually repair it in time. Now, really good multitasking by him to deal with this at the same time. Let me just move forward here with my Battlecruiser so I can... Well, he actually put his Marines back in time. That seems like a pretty powerful drop, actually. Yeah, Yamato these. I have BCs at home. That could be a full medevac dying. Yeah, looks like that is going to be a full medevac dying. Do a couple of Yamatos over there. Can I repair this bad boy? I don't have upgrades yet. That's the annoying part here. I do have another Battlecruiser. Let's get that back in. These BCs are still popping on over here. My tanks are still chilling at the front as well. Yeah, these BCs are popping off. Look at this. Actually, every single BC pretty much. The BC at the front did pretty well. There's going to be a couple nasty Yamatos over here. The Marines have died in the meantime. There's a lot of observers coming back, but observers do not shoot up. In fact, they don't shoot at all. He's congratulating us with the win. I am indeed very honored to beat McDonald's. I mean, to be honest, like, based on the last loss and how hard we got owned in the early game, I am actually honored to beat McDonald's. Sounded very sarcastic, but really can't complain. And that was very nice. And you could really tell, you know, Cristiano being absolutely fantastic, knew when to attack, had good macro, had a lot of units, and it was a pretty comfortable game. The start was rough, but we managed to bounce back. I think this strategy overall, I mean, I know I usually play mass BCs just for the memes, right? Like for the sake of the challenge. But this strategy overall did look like the best one. The Banshee tank made me safe early on, gave me some pressure, didn't give my build away from the start. If you go BCs right away, then they can really just pop down Stargates and make Tempest, or pop down Starports and make Vikings. Here, my build was a little more covered up, allowed for the surprise a little more. And this game, the BCs absolutely popped off. These BCs have, I think it's 59 kills that they have among the 3 of them, which is pretty freaking insane. 5 Starports were up, double armors were up. It was going to go up to 5 and 6 command center. That's going to be it for today. Very happy, ended with a positive win rate. BCs, not always the best strategy, but it's very fun and it's strong enough where I feel like if I do it right, we should be able to get the dubs. And we got 2 dubs today, had a pretty good 1v2 game, and that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.